Alright, you guys, welcome back to the table. Highway 1 RC, Nitro J, and Tone right here, off one Tone. And this is another episode of Paint Game. And Jay, tell them what we got going on today, man.
Yeah, we got a lot on the table, as you can see. We'll start up front with a new purchase from, what we got over here, Chris? 6500 Kodak Top Kick. Then,
shout out to Greg Passmore, Down with the Sickness.
There we go.
We got that from him. It was a fight between me and BC. Race right quick. My man BC Race, thanks for letting us get this bad boy, man. This is a beautiful Down with the Sickness piece right here, man. And that's a good brotherhood we like messing with right here, man. So.
Yeah. Then we'll go on and bring it back to one of the original rigs that started the channel. Before we started filming, I let him drive this. And that's when he got into the crawling game. He wanted to buy it a couple months back and it wasn't for sale.
I've been trying to take it since we met, dude. Yeah, we're all big Chevy fans, and not only are we big Chevy fans, Jay got the greatest concept of, like, when you saw this on the, you were like, oh, you know, this guy's been wheeling this K5, and me and Jay used to wheel a K5 as kids together. So to see this one was like, yo, you honestly automatically had to have it. I mean, what do you think about it when you saw it?
Man, at first I was like, what's he going for? The junkyard dog look, but then after rolling them and stuff, it goes with the scale look. Like, Jay rolls in and out of the junkyard at least once a week. Picks up a door, an interior, or a hood, and that's the look that this truck has. And it's known on the trail.
It's pretty known. Yeah. It's getting there.
And we also, it's grown.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay's put links. It started with plastic links when we very first started the show. It's on metal links, and it's on
wheel tire change,
2.2s on 1.9s.
Lots of paint change, and that's how it ended up going to this hard body, which is Chris's. The Tone painted. I did the interior. There's a project truck right here, and basically it's an identical wrap of what this started as. This truck used to be on these RC four-wheel drive wheels and tires. Now they're on an RC four-wheel drive like it should be, and it's replicated to the max. It's an awesome, fun project.
Honestly, this is a beautiful project because there was a picture taken by our boy Mario,
definitely,
also Down with the Sickness. He took a picture of this the same day he took a picture of the Power Wagon, right? And that's the picture that I was like, yo, I want that truck, man. That picture, I mean, this guy takes great pictures of the trucks. And I never got my hands on this, but we always had fun with this truck. But for us to now have a hard body version of it is like, I mean, I'm ecstatic. It's exciting.
At first I thought he was a little crazy wanting to take this nice body and do this, but now I see where your vision was headed.
Yeah, I mean, you got a trip. It takes, we call this Rube, you know what I'm saying?
Rubik's
Cube. There you go.
This is 2.0.
He got hella aliases. Hella.
Suburban redneck.
Junkyard dog.
It's going to come full circle again. Shout out to Ridgeline at STP, Scale Trail Performance, Allen, for donating this body to me. So this is going to get a little remake now. Since this is going to be on the trail holding it down all nice and fresh, this one's going to go on and get remade.
Is this one getting retired? Or special
Light, it's going to sit in the barn for a little bit.
All right, showroom status.
And then this is going to go in the paint shop. And we're going to work with some of this paint, cover some up, and it's going to be a surprise for y'all.
It's a nice body.
I'm excited because since we've started this, Jay's paint development, and so is Tone's. And that's why this episode's paint game is very important because, you know, one thing Jay's trying to utilize more than anything is, like, you know, if you don't have money to get like castle setups and all that, you can get personality in paint.
Yeah.
This truck, I mean, personally, it's an icon for me in the community because everyone, you should see how many people hit us on the trail, be like, that's that truck. You know, that's that truck. You know, and not only that, like, we got this and we put our little twist on it, and it's not done. I can't wait till Jay shows you. You know, you might not see it by SBC, but guess this, Axial Fest, you might see what Jay does to this thing by then. You know what I'm saying? And you'll also see some new things Tone's doing as well. I mean, tell them what you guys think about paint involved in this hobby.
It's just, it's creativeness, you know, just like everyone custom builds their rigs, and, you know, we're not exactly at that level of custom building 100%, but Jay and I really appreciate the painting. And
the visuals, what you see first, anyways. And I got into this hobby. I went into the store before I had an RC car, bought a '68 Camaro, painted it, watching Street Outlaws, and then got a nitro car to put it on. So I even was painting before I even had a car. So That's how deep it is with me.
Yeah.
And that's how Jay got me into this back. We had nitro cars. I had a 55 Chevy. He painted yellow and black for me, and we just sat in the backyard and did donuts all day long.
Y'all can see those cars, man, I swear.
But I mean, this is where we're at now, man. Rube and Rube 2.0,
Definitely.
you know, and the Highway 1 RC trailer that we trailed.
Tow pig.
Yeah, there you
Tow
go.
pig,
Tow
yeah.
pig. That's what they
Yeah.
call them.
Yeah, this is a nice trailer. We painted this thing too. We did a little, we did our logo right here on the
Tone
front.
that down.
Our driver logo.
That's what's up.
Video coming out on this soon. That's hand painted.
Off one crawlers. All right, you guys. You
Trailer
can't-
built by Down With The Sickness. Shout out to that whole crew.
Whole
It's
crew.
a strong crew right there. Check them out. And also check out Purple Heart RC. He's also teamed up with Alan that donated the body. And those are some war veterans for our country. Salute to y'all. Thank you for what you did for this
And thank
country.
you for your service, guys.
So we could come out here at RC.
And not only that, yeah. Tell them anybody from people of service, and
Yeah.
children. You guys come out there on the trail with us, man. Have fun.
See the crack?
Haha.
We cracked the windshield.
Check out Off One Crawlers on YouTube. There's a demonstration of how he did that. That was a clean job he did there, man.
Right on. Thanks,
No,
man.
you guys,
It's perfect.
It's great, man.
It's got the
It's
texture.
insane.
You know that?
Oh, it's cracked windshield.
It's this is one of probably the best parts of this hobby for us personally, is working on a team to create something. You know what I'm saying?
Collab builds are nice. You
Oh
know,
man, they're the best.
Best to
dude.
build, yeah.
These guys wouldn't even let me see it, right? They're like, yo. And then he drops videos on the internet, and I was like, oh man, that thing looks great, dude.
It took a while to do. I mean, I think he gave
It's a
this to me
project.
right before Thanksgiving.
It's a project.
You know, and with the holidays and, you know, allowing paint to dry is probably, for a painter, it's torture. But as you can imagine, each piece took a scuff, an adhesion promoter, a primer, and then a finish coat. So
Then you got to let it dry so you
Yeah.
can mask it off, pull the tape off without the paint peeling.
we added 3 layers of paint per color
Yeah.
per each piece. So I mean, it took a while to
process.
do, but
That's why it's a project. It's not a day project. It's a project. Don't rush it. Do one panel a day, one color a day.
I couldn't even get to
So
it per day. It was more like one panel maybe every 2
Yeah.
weeks.
But that's
because-
fine.
Yeah.
And that's one thing is working as a team. We got so much going on. They had time to chill. Like there's a texture to this door
Yeah.
that's different from any texture. So like every piece. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you ever have time on a trail and you bump into us, let us know. We'll stop and let you take a look at this thing.
We wanted to make every piece look like it was from a different Chevy, 100%. You know, some pieces have the textured door. You know, this one has a different color pinstripe. This one over here has wood. It's just, Jay rolled into the junkyard and said, "You got a door? Got one over there."
And it all started with, I wanted to drive something fun looking on the trail. I seen
Yeah.
a lot of creative builds out there. It was all visual with the paint for me. And I just wanted to drive something that looked fun, or funny, some of you may say. But whatever. It's all fun with me. And man, spray out the can or airbrush.
Now we got 2. Yeah.
Pinstriping does a lot. This little, see, this is a plain body. This is the first step. One color down. You know, we just put the body lines on to kind of give it a little more realism, where this fender's bolted up, separated, and so on. So hopefully you can see a little difference, just what a body line does.
Yeah, it separates it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's step 2 on the first process type.
So with that said, check this out, you guys. You saw the paint game. Stay tuned for the crawl game.
Man.
We got something special. So we're not even gonna bring it up right now.
It's gonna break my heart where he's
Can't.
going.
Don't stop. Can you trust me? Can you trust me?
I trust you. I'll buy the corpse.
Trust me. We're going to put this thing out there, all right? And if you guys know us, it ain't gonna be pretty. My man's gonna be biting on the bill of his hat. But Jay, you ready, right?
We're ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you guys, it's Paint Game, and we're out of here.
All right, so this one we added our silver belt line. We're gonna give it a 2-tone look to kind of put our own little spin on it. And now that I've put the base down, we're gonna pass this off to Jay, and Jay's gonna make something special happen here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and lay down some freehand artwork on there. Give it a little tree theme since it's going to be at Axle Fest in the trees. I got a couple ideas kicking around, and we'll see how it comes out pretty soon.
And
What do you
then-
guys think of this trailer?
Man,
It's great.
Real wood.
Real wood, all welded himself, custom built. He bent all the metal himself,
And it's functional.
it's functional. Yeah.
So once you get deep into RC, you're going to acquire a couple
I mean,
rigs.
look at the chains.
Sometimes you don't want to carry 2 or 3 rigs to your spot. You could have 3 rigs driving.
Sometimes it just looks cool when you pop up to the trail towing your pigs, you know. And,
Yeah.
and so with this, I got a video coming out soon, and what we did with this is we just centered it up. I laid my base down. I got the back shadow to kind of give it a push and pull kind of feel.
Yep.
So the, you know, it looks like it's sitting on top, and just hand painted it in there. And you know, we just got to put our little spin on it. We're leaving this. This is iconic right here.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, and that's staying on there forever. And
For sure.
you know, this is just representing, you know, putting our own twist on it.
Most definitely. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
course,
it's a
man.
beautiful build, man. I mean, this is amazing.
And honestly, there's a beautiful story between Down with the Sickness and how this right here came above. But we're gonna wait when we get BC Race on the table, man. We want him to bless y'all with that story, because it's really a beautiful situation between us and Down with the Sickness.
That's what's up.
But you know, this is like the totem pole. You know, we got Off One Crawlers and Highway 1 RC at the bottom. You know, this is just us rocking. I mean, hey Jay, can you imagine how much we've done in the last year and a half in this hobby? It's beautiful that we're making these kind of connections, man.
Most definitely is, and anyone could do it in your community.
Look at the fishing pole.
Get out there, reach out to your local RC community. They're nice people just like y'all.
Hell yeah.
All right, so on this one, you know, I mean, how many times did I call you for the colors? Like, I mean, I was
Countless.
I took so many pictures of this rig before we started, but I had to call Jay and make sure that what red this was, or what shade of copper that was, and
So there are 2 different reds. This is a bright red, and this is like a dark red.
dark red, yeah. And then the orange, you know, I mean, some of the oranges looked a little reddish to me, you know, but
True, this has been on the trail a lot, so that orange got sun faded over time.
I
and
remember
touched up.
calling Jay when we were done, going, Jay, the blue don't match, the blue don't match, and you know, Jay's my, you know, Jay gives me the boost when I need. He says, don't even trip. This is sun faded.
Yep.
This is brand new.
Yeah.
You know,
And look at Nitro J. This is beautiful right here. This is real wear. Look, you can't paint that. You can't remake that. That's
I was
authentic
going to
wear.
attempt to do that, and
Yeah.
Nitro J talked me out of it and said, let's let it naturally happen.
That-
You know?
and that's what we
Yeah.
want. An organic way of, you know, we just wanted to bring it back. This is exactly how it looked like when we started this.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and honestly, Jay, I'm sorry we were so abusive to this baby, man.
Hey, she's still on the table.
That's
man.
right. That's right. You know
But
what
you
I'm
could
saying?
see,
That's
you
still
know,
the Trail Scout.
Jay's got the wood in there and the scuffed mirrors, and then, you know, I passed this one off to Jay and let him do his thing. And man, dude, look at the Uncle Ben's flannels in there.
Real
You
wood
know?
inside there.
Real wood,
flannel.
real flannel.
That's a real flannel from
Off my back.
Yeah, like you've probably watched the episode where Jay's wearing that flannel.
Season 1.
You know,
It's a season 1 flannel.
we did a rust effect. Jay and I talked about the rust. We have a video where Jay and I Jay's filming while we're putting the rust on, and you know, it's all in.
It's real texture on here, y'all. I need to see the video.
I
how
mean,
to
you
get
got to feel it to really, you know, that's some rust
Yeah.
oxidation.
it. Definitely.
And the wood, you know.
Yeah, swing it around so I can get the other side.
Jay came
in the
over with a
sun.
piece of wood, and you know, he trimmed it out. We put a couple coats of some stain on there, and
Yeah. Shoe gooted on there.
shoe gooted on.
And like Jay said from the very beginning, like this was supposed to happen because these were Jay's original wheels. You know?
Shout out to Nick Moore Performance. That's a donation from Nick right there.
Yeah.
And that's how like this truck has came full circle with us, and we're excited as a team building this right here.
It's unreal.
It's unreal.
That's an unreal rig right there.
So then I called Chris. I said, "Hey, can I put a crack in your windshield?" Because I had called Jay, going, "Should I cut him out?" Jay's like chalked me out of cutting the windows out because I was gonna. These ones were blown out, but
That's over time.
Trust
So-
me, we're gonna blow these windows out.
so we did we tried to make a scale crack. You know, Nitro J was out in front of Chris kicking up rocks, busted his windshield. You know.
We're actually rough on each other's rigs as well, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just saw Jay's shirt. Shout out 2 Chain Scalers.
Most
You got
definitely.
tripped. These are one of these guys that, both of these guys, they build scale rigs and inspire us to do our scaling over here.
Adam and Elio, check them
That's-
out.
that's
Big
right.
Scaler,
Good dudes.
shout out.
And because of their scaling, this is what you see here. You get ready to see it on the trail.
Yeah.